Hey, what's going on, VC? Joakim here. I hope everybody's doing well. Cheers to y'all. Today I'm gonna do Chris from the Reiki Talk 45 vinyl tag. I've been a little bit absent here. I think the big majority of you guys that been sticking around know why. I want you to know that I've seen your messages on my latest videos. I haven't replied yet because I'm not in the mind space to reply. I like to reply like I mean to. I just don't want to send you something that is not me. But yes, there's a lot of catch up that I have to do with on the VC as well. But I'll be back. I'll say like by February 20th. I'll have a rad video for you guys. I cannot, go more on about it, but in a month from now on, I think I'm gonna have a good idea for a video that I want to do, but I just don't have the time and energy at this moment to be focused on it. But I'll be back soon, so please stick around. Anyways, let's do this great tag that our friend Chris took the time to put it together. So I'm gonna do this as quick as it can be done. Okay, show 45 or a single. There was a number hit in some chart. Well, I'm gonna go with Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen. B-side, Did You Know Wrong. Two killer tracks. 1977 on Virgin. He made it to number one. He made it to NME charts, but he made it as quick to the top, as quick as they censored this record. So absolute classic right here. Second prompt: show a record from when you were a teen. I was 14 when this single came out, and some of my favorite bands of all time, and it's again another opportunity to display the almighty sloppy seconds. This came out in 1990. Where Eagles There, you guess it, is a cover of Misfits, and do they have Mr. Bobby Steele on a guitar. Bobby Steele played with the Misfits early stages, later founder of the almighty Undead. This is just a banger. Where Eagles There, follow with Ice Cream Man. So, a ripper. Show a record from your favorite artist. Tough, man. I don't have a favorite artist, but a band that I feel like considering my channel is punk. That punk, it's my bread and butter. Let's put it this way: don't talk to me about punk rock if you don't like the Blitz. If you don't like the Blitz, we can talk about punk rock, but we're gonna disagree on a lot of things. So this is one of my favorite singles by this almighty band. I'm talking about Never Surrender, follow with Razors in the Night on No Future Records. This is an absolutely classic, essential. This is one of those records that proves that punk rock didn't die in '79. Show punk record from 20 no, not a punk record, a record 45 from 2025. I only have this one, and this is fantastic. This is Ryan Kidd's Remote View, followed with Cracked. It's originally by the band The Tights from their third single, I believe. Absolutely ripper. What Ryan did here, not also with this original track, but with this cover. Not many musicians are able to to play such enigmatic songs and made it justice. Man, Ryan here, I don't even think he did it justice. I think he elevated. It's fucking ripper. It is so good that you have to have both color variations of this 45. This is absolutely essential. Ripper. Record store day. I think the only record store day I have 45 is this one, Off. Learn to Obey. And yeah, pretty relevant. Learn to Obey and I See Through You. Pretty relevant to the times we live in. I think of, you know, that super group, super band with Keith Morris from the almighty Black Flag and Circle Jerks. It was one of the most exciting bands from the last 20 years, in my opinion. And this is a ripper of a record as well. If you never heard of Off, you have a lot of homework to do. Good shit. Hardcore. Show a record that is not a 45 or is atypical in some way. Be honest right here, I didn't put much effort into this, and I could not go through all my records to find that particular record to have a perfect answer to this question. However, I picked this one up. This is the record itself. It's not it is a 7-inch. It plays on 45. The only thing a little bit abnormal is the fucking how large the outer sleeve is. This is amazing. Space Frogs. You'll say it is a UK pathetic punk. And if you know what pathetic punk is, or if you don't know, go check bands such as the Yobs, which are the boys, Goofing Around, Splodgeness Abounds, even the Toy Dolls. It's that kind of 77 goofy shit. But what is abnormal about this fucking record is, even though it's played in 45, this came out, by the way, in 1999, I believe, on Bean Liner Records, which is a well-known label, a German label, I believe. Play a shit ton. They put out a shit ton of bootlegs and shit. Good stuff, obscure shit. All he's fucking read about this record is like, you can go and listen to the song "I'm Into Necrophilia" on 33 RPM. That song is to be played on 45 RPM. But if you listen to that song on 33 RPM, it is the best Oi song ever made. Yeah, check that out. Show Northern Soul, R&B, funk, or disco. Again, without putting too much thought into it, this is an absolutely essential. There's soul, there's R&B, there's funk, there's everything you need in this record. There's punk in this, and I'm talking about Garland Jeffries' "Wild in the Streets," notoriously known among the punk fans because Circle Jerks did cover "Wild in the Streets." Man, there is a bounce, a greatness, a softness to this EP that I could not stress more how essential this is for any music lover. Show a record from a country that you have never lived. There you go. I'm gonna go with Sabotage 81. Alkaft on Rosa Unung Records, Sweden. This is Sweden, mid-80s, man. There's a shit ton of bands that are absolutely phenomenal. Bands that are there, they got stuck into that pogo punkish first wave, but they did not make the jump to the D-beat crusty stuff, and it is just like powerful, tough rock and roll, hardcore-ish punk, anthemic. This is a great example of, if you're not familiar with, be prepared, because this might be a rabbit hole, deep as fuck. Anyways, last but not least, show a bootleg or a Beatles record. I'm gonna show you a fantastic bootleg. Can be better. It doesn't get better than this as bootlegs. Two almighty singles in one bootleg. I'm talking about Shit Lickers and Anti-Semics, and this is fucking amazing. Original to the truthful to the original cover art. She's just like essential for any punk fuck. And last but not least, Chris suggested if you don't have a bootleg to show, you could show a Beatles record. I am gonna do some business here on the BC today against all the ethic suggestions. If anyone is interested on the 1992 reissued Beatles cassette box set, hit me up. I might cut you a good deal. Anyways, go check out Chris' video and everybody that is jumping into this tag. Again, Thank you so much for the support. We're just a bunch of nerds here, but we do connect. So don't be a stranger. Comment, use these outlets to share your thoughts. And I'll be back at you pretty soon. You guys take care. Cheers.